Hello, crafty friends. It's me, Alicia, but as always, you can call me Crafty Al, and welcome to day 11 of my Craft-O-Ween 2025 live stream series. If you saw, I did have a message over in the chat that if everybody who is over there goes ahead and smashes that like button, we've easily already started the day with our first boo bonus. When I looked originally, I think we were already at like 28 thumbs up. So we'll check in a minute to see if we got that first boo bonus in our cauldron. If you are new to this series, make sure to watch the kickoff video so you know what this is all about, the secret words, the giveaways, all of the details. I do have that link down in that description box below. If you are here with me live, make sure to say hi and where you're watching from over in the live chat. If you're here on replay, you can let us know where you're watching from down in the comment section. And today's poll, so answer it as you settle in if you're here live. Do you like being scared? And I'm thinking like haunted houses, scary movies, scary hay rides, etc. Yes, with a smiley face. Meh, you know, you could take it or leave it. Or no with an exclamation mark. So if you're here live, go ahead and vote on that poll. If you are here on replay, make sure to let us know your answer down in the comment section and include the hashtag boo, and I will draw some names in a few days to be put into our boo bonus cauldron. So it is, well, here, maybe if I go overhead, maybe not. Okay, so it is bubbles that represent each name that has earned a boo bonus. And then when I come on and announce the final giveaway details, like show you how to use the form that you'll submit your entries, then I will pull some names for extra entries into the giveaway. Now, you will have to claim those before you fill out your form. But again, I'll tell you all that stuff in that video. Do not forget that as I am crafting along, if you have any questions or need my attention, please put question in all caps in front of your message. Or if it's just you need my attention for something like, oh, I'm looking for something that's lost, or my microphone's off, or my camera's not working, then you can put Crafty Al in all caps before your message. Now, your message itself does not have to be in all caps, but just that beginning, because that helps that stand out from the rest of it. So when I look over, I can more easily answer those. They are easier to see. Let's see. I don't know if I have anything else today. Oh, wait, no, we're going to look and see how many how many thumbs up we have, or how many likes, how many stamps of approval. If you haven't done it yet, take a second, go down there below this video, smash that thumbs up, click on that like button. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds, and then I'm going to go see if we got our first boo bonus, because we should have been very, very close. You guys, you beat my expectations. Not only did we earn our first boo bonus for getting 50 likes, but we went over 75. We are at 78 thumbs up. So that's 2 boo bonuses already. So as you see new friends coming in, make sure to remind them to smash that like button, so we can, every 25, we get another name. And because I'm so excited, the fact that how many we got right away, you guys, I have a bonus secret word for you. So this is separate from the secret word I'm going to give you later. So this word will go down here in your bonus word section, and then later I'll give you today's word. But today's bonus word, for getting so many thumbs ups right away, which, by the way, if you're here on replay, you got to smash that like button too, because you got to help, you got to help get us even more likes, contribute. So today's word, for getting, I guess, 2 boo bonuses already. Oh, remember, it's a secret word. Remember, it is a secret word. You cannot tell others that I gave out a bonus word today. You cannot give it away in the comments or in the chat, okay? And I do notice that some of you have already actually put the bonus word over in the chat because you're excited. And that's fine. Because like I say, some of these words, they're just going to be used in casual conversation during this event, but you just can't point it out, because I want those of you who are taking the time to be here and watch and listen to be the ones who get to enter to win either one of my 3 Craft-O-Ween boxes or the consolation prizes if you already have those. So today's secret word is yay! Bonus secret word. Bonus, bonus, bonus. This is a bonus word. It goes down in that bottom section. It is not today's secret word. I will give you that later. So Y-A-Y, yay. Let me know what you're sipping on today. I have some flavored water. I chose peach ring today, so it's a little peachy. I already had my can of Diet Coke, so I'm trying to be good and have some water. Let's go ahead and look. I'm not sure why. So I just had to approve a comment that said milk with YouTube. I don't get it anymore, you guys. But let's go ahead and see what we've created so far together during this series. So here are the 10 postage stamps that I'm physically putting them together, but I love to get your input when I can. And yesterday we went with a Dia de los Muertos theme, and I created a little papel picado, splattered the background, and then put my sugar skull flower right there, front and center. I don't know about you, but I think that we have made some awesome, beautiful, fun, cool creations together. If you agree, put cool over there in that chat or down in the comment section. These, I like every single one of them, and it is hard to pick a favorite. It's going to be hard to send them out next month, because don't forget, at the end of today's live stream, I will be giving away today's creation. Hold up, I see my name has been highlighted over there. It's flying up. I'm gonna have to read off the screen. Kristen said she wants my orange sweatshirt. She feels like I've told us where I got it, but could I remind it? Yes, the Walmart men's section. I don't even know, like, there was some kind of like logo on the back of the hood, I think. Yeah, it's fleece. It was like right around 20 bucks, I think. I did see it online before I went into the store and got it, because I was trying to see what they had that was orange, because I got it for Stamp Joy because I made a Taylor Swift Life of a Showgirl themed t-shirt, and of course that's like orange and teal, and I needed some layers because it was a short sleeve shirt. So that's why I originally got this, but it works for a Halloween series as well. All right. Should we find out what day 11 holds, you guys? Let me pick up the rest of these. Oh man, Peggy, little bit jealous, Peggy. She is where, oh wow, I'm way up there. Can't even get all the way to the bottom. Peggy says that she is sipping on a crispy Diet Coke. That sounds good. I'll try to pretend like my water is a crispy Diet Coke. It is in a Diet Coke cup from McDonald's. All right, so behind me, I have my shelf of Craft-O-Ween. Every day that I open one, I turn the folder to the back. You can maybe see that they're striped. So guys, there are not many left. Look, there are only 3 envelopes still facing us. Can you believe that Friday will be our last day? Which, speaking of that, Friday, after the regular live stream, I'm going to turn it to members only, and we are going to get crafty. I have my own copy of the consolation prize, so we're going to get crafty, and I am going to put this little guy on a postage stamp. We'll figure something out. So if you're not yet a member and you want to find out more about it, first of all, you want to click, if you ever join membership, do not join it from an iPhone or an iPad, because Apple charges you between $1 and $3 a membership, and they take that money for themselves. I see not a portion of that at all. So you can do laptop, desktop. You can do a MacBook, like a MacBook computer, or a oh goodness, an Android device. If you sign up from there, but it starts as low as $1.99 a month. And I've never done one of these public to member live streams before, so I thought we would give it a try and play with this. And you guys, I actually have 4 of these, so I'm going to be using one on Friday. I'm giving 2 away as consolation prizes. So Friday, I'm going to tell you how during that live stream you can enter to win this. Now, because I know a lot of you will be at work, especially if you're watching this on replay, I am going to give you like 24 hours to enter to win this. So I hope you'll check that out. Consider membership. All righty. It's day 11, guys. What do you think is in day 11? Give me your guesses over there in the chat. One of these days, I'm going to remember to turn my camera back on. Christina says she's going to say cauldron every day until it happens, because she'll be right one day. You are correct, Christina. One day you will be right. All right. Witch hat. We got another cauldron guess. Yes. All right, guys. Let's see what we have. Somebody did say it. Somebody over there said, yep, a spooky house. That's kind of what I went with on today's poll. I was wondering how many of you like haunted houses, so that's why I asked that. But yes, it is the little haunted house. It has a bat. And then today I do plan on trying to incorporate the sentiment somehow, just to fill up some of the space. But what I was thinking, you know, I love some vellum, and I was wondering if I could get like a glow effect if I ink smushed our orange color. So remember, everything that I create is going to use this color palette plus neutrals. If I ink smushed, using the technique from yesterday where I mixed it with alcohol ink onto the back of vellum, if that would kind of give a haunted glowy effect to the inside. And then for the background, I think dark clouds would look great, but we already did the clouds. We already did the cloud background on day 1. So I am going to ink smush a background with some shades of gray. I think that's the plan right now. So I want to get started on the stuff that needs to dry. So that will be the ink smushing. Now for the background, I'm going to do regular ink smushing with water. And I'm going to use liquid watercolor in Oreo. Okay, so it'll be shades of black. I'm hoping that I can smush with my bigger smusher with a lighter gray and just put some darker areas. And then I'm hoping it'll kind of look cloudy. And then for the vellum, because it's not porous, I don't know that liquid watercolor would ever dry on the back. So that's why I'm going to mix the candy corn re-inker. You'll notice that their caps are different colors. I'm going to mix the candy corn re-inker with alcohol like I did yesterday when, for the splattering. All right. Rosa said, not for the live, but would be great with LED lights behind it. You know, Rosa, I have some lights from Pear Blossom Press, and I would love to light this up. But I know that even here in the US, it's going to be like $8 to ship that. And since these go worldwide, I didn't want to add that bulk to it. But I agree, this would be great with some lights. I hope to be able to try that. All right, so we need glass board, of course, because we're getting messy. And I'm just going to smush the background on just a standard piece of white because, yeah, no, we'll do it on white just so you can kind of see. Because this doesn't use a whole lot of water, you can kind of use a standard paper. You just have to be careful with how much smushing you do. So... oh, goodness, guys. I think I've lost my other smusher. I had 2 sizes in there. Oh, no, it just fell off. Fell off my desk. Okay, so I did link the NB Cards video where she shows you how to make the smushers down in the description box today. So I have 2 different sizes. I want to do the lighter color, so when I add more water, I'm going to use the bigger one to fill more of the background. But I do want to add a little bit of darkness with the black in smaller areas. So I'm going to use this one first. A couple drops on there. And then... but maybe let's try 3 drops of water and see what kind of shade this makes us. Oh, okay, that's pretty dark. All right, let's try this. And I'm just going to put some areas of this. I don't want the whole background this dark. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and dry this just a little bit. So I'm going to put myself on mute and then I'll play you some music. Okay, I did not mean to play you a train whistle. I hit the wrong button. Let's try that again. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I have a mess over here. Look at that. Goodness, it looks like an oil spill. But now I want to make that a lot lighter to do the rest of the background. Probably should not have spread that so far along around my glass mat, or I should have gotten out my bigger glass mat. And now I'm going to bring in the bigger ink smusher in that because this covers a larger area, and kind of mix that water in there to lighten that up. Oh, this is getting moist. Maybe I should have used some paper that could take a little more water. I kind of forgot how much water I'd have to add for the second layer. All right. There we go. We're going to stick with that. All right, if you are the type of mixed media crafter who likes to use up all of your ink or whatever you make, go ahead and avert your eyes now, because I am just going to clean that off my mat. And then to clean these, I just spritz them with some water. And my board needs some water too. And for my other one, I'm just going to keep out my little ink smusher. And for this, I'm going to bring in a piece of vellum, and this is 28-pound vellum. I keep 3 different weights on hand here. I have 17, 28, and 36. And if you're coming in late, first of all, don't forget to smash that like button, because we were already over 2 boo bonuses. You guys, we are 1 like away from 100. I know there is one of you out there who can smash that like button, and then we'll have 3 boo bonuses at the end. So what I'm going to do with this, again, because it is non-porous and I really, can't do the water ink smushing because I don't know if it'll ever dry, which, by the way, hopefully this will dry at some point. I'm going to put this behind me. I'm going to use re-inker and alcohol, kind of like yesterday with the splattering. And I need to make sure to cover an area that I can use this dye. And I'm hoping it kind of looks then like the inside of the house is lit up. I'm just going to get out my little spray ball of alcohol and my pipette to get some out of here. All right. Carmen says that if we get close to 125, she'll go do her thing with all of her accounts. Carmen, I have a feeling that you'll be heading to your other accounts, because if we're already at, let me check again, at 104, I think we're easily going to get to 125. Don't forget to let crafty friends know as they come in, remind them to smash that like button. So then it's a little bit more oily with the re-inker and the alcohol. But then I'm just going to do the same thing. And we're going to let that dry. Because the alcohol evaporates, it should dry, you know, pretty decently quick. And then we'll die cut our house out of this later. And I guess, you know what? There's not much to cut from this. So I think I am going to purposely have to dry. I think I am going to work on drying that background some more, because I have, well, I do want to cut a few of the bats, but I have hardly anything to cut to make this. So go ahead and clean this. Now that I'm cleaning my board, I am just going to use my spray bottle of alcohol. Again, avert your eyes if you're a crafter who would use this on other papers, because I am not. And yeah, I'm going to dry that piece just a little bit more. So talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing that, okay? Okay, I do have a few regrets about getting rid of my black ink on here, because I think this would look fun splattered. Do you guys think I should mix a little bit more black and splatter this? Do we need a pull? Do we need a pull? I would just do black splatter, not any white, I don't think. but let's go ahead and do a quick poll. So get your poll lights over in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and end our question about, do you like to be scared? And let's see what everybody thinks. And no with an exclamation mark, say 60% of you do not like to be scared. I used to enjoy scary movies and stuff like that, but I can't do it anymore, you guys. It can't be very scary to me. Oh, and I did want to point out, I missed it. Ruby D, thank you so much for becoming a member. I hope that you'll be able to join us on Friday after the regular live for the special session. Thank you so much. Make sure to check out the membership tab here on my channel. You might need to scroll down a little bit, but it's going to have links to all of the important perks and the Sheetload archive. If you're a fan of Sheetload, I use the archive on the weekly. So that's that would be my favorite perk if I was a member. Thank you so much. All right. I did see it really flew by. Somebody suggested some ink blending. Maybe I could like ink blend around the edge too to make it a little darker. I like that thought, but let's go ahead. Super quick poll. Yes or no? Should I splatter? I'm just going to give you 1 minute for that. Just a super duper quick poll. So get that answered, guys. And I'll try not to make as much. If we choose to do the splattering, I'll try to not make as much liquid over here. I really wish I would have saved that now. So go ahead and vote up there in that poll. And it's a quick one, so I won't turn on any music. You guys, after you vote, make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already. Hydrate. It's time for a hydration break. Carmen, you might not have to worry about going over to your other channels. I thought it would go up a lot more than that. Hopefully we'll get close to 125. I could go ahead. All right, let's see how that poll turned out. 79% say yes, splatter. Oh, Maria. Thank you so much for my crispy Diet Coke fund. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get back to my face. Thank you so much, Maria. I will put that to good use. Thank you. All right, so I guess I'll bring back in my Oreo. And again, I'm not going to mix up as much. Or I say that, and I'll probably do just as. And I do want to bring in a splatter box to catch some of the splatter. You know what? I maybe should have used the Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White, because with the water, this will make it a little bit lighter. Ooh. All right. We'll call that good. Just have a little bit of extra color, and once that dries, then I'll do some ink blending around the edges. I have my little jar of water here. Lori said her glass board, she got a Halloween theme, arrived early and is all set up. How fun. So Lori, do you have more than one glass board and you switch them out for seasons, or do you really just love Halloween? So you know me, I love my color burst one is what this is called, and I have it in the 9x12 and the 13.5x18, but then I also have the big 18x24 from Tailored Expressions. If you're ever thinking about getting a glass board, don't forget my affiliate link, which means I make a small portion of that sale at no extra cost to you, is down in the description box. And I also have a code where you can save 15% off on your Glassboard Studio orders. Okay, guys, let me see if our vellum is dry. Oh, no, it is not. I might have to dry that a little. I don't know if it's drying it. It looks like it's drying on there. But let's hit that with some heat, which with this vellum, it is not really made for heat, but I do want to see if I can dry some of this. So I'm going to use my heat tool, has 2 settings on it. So I am going to be sure to use the lower power one. And since I have my glass board here, that's going to help any heat from getting to my background and melting that. So it did separate a little bit while it was drying, but I think, you know, it's only going to be behind the openings in the house. So I think we're going to be all good. So I'm going to start cutting my pieces. I see a lot of you have more than one glass board. So here we go. It did still keep some of the lighter and darker areas. I was starting to think it was just all going to lighten up, but we do still have some patchy areas. And then the haunted house itself, I'm going to cut out a black cardstock, and then I'm going to cut some extra of those bats. I don't have any big enough black scraps left in my box. Don't forget, if you have a question for me, put question in all caps in front of your message, and then your question can be lowercase. Otherwise, I do just kind of assume that you're talking to the chat. Welcome, Crafty Days. I'm so glad that you've gotten your trays, and yes, and your ink holder. Okay, so there we just have one little bat in the house. So I do have to, I am going to get out my little bitty craft catcher for my pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and just put the negative pieces right in there too, because I can just take this to the recycle bin later to get rid of that. And now I'm going to try to just place this piece over the cardstock where I cut it, because I don't need to cut any more of those houses. And I think I'll just cut 2 more bats so that I have 3 total, an odd number. Becky said she doesn't have a glass board yet, but it's on her list. I hear that. Well, I was very late to the game. I'm like, I don't need a glass board. I'll just work on paper or whatever. But man, no regrets. I love the things. I like they're easy to clean up. You can use different mediums on it. You don't have to keep, because I would use like if I stenciled, I would use a piece of grid paper in my background. Well, then I had to recycle that. I couldn't really reuse it a whole lot. You can do some, but now with my glass board, I can just clean it up. And while I have this out, I am almost, wait, I can't cut it with this anyway. What am I thinking? For the backer today, I almost think we should go with black, but because we do have the orange showing through the doors and the windows in our haunted house, let's go ahead and vote now on what we think about that. So let me get this put away, and then we'll go ahead and vote on that. So get your pole lights out, everyone. Get the, well, I guess I could leave mine on. Get those pole lights. And I don't have a black postcard cut, so I'll just get out a scrap of black. Put a scrap big enough. Okay. And I forgot to do my train whistle for all aboard the pole train. Okay. So bring in, so this will be our background behind the house. Yeah, I probably should have used the Dr. P.H. Martin's bleed proof white for the splatters, because these turned out a dark gray. So, and that's definitely gonna have to be taped down well. So we'll have our house. Okay. So there it is on orange. And here it is with a black background. I am going to do a little ink blending around the edges to darken it up with a dark gray. I'm not going to quite use black. So do we want to do orange or black? Let me get that poll started. And then I'll give you guys 2 minutes to vote in the poll and then smash that like button, guys, because I think with as many likes as we started out with today, we should be able to have high numbers. So smash that like button after you vote if you have not yet already. Guys, let's see which option is the winner. Ooh, now I am surprised on this, but I am happy with it. With 59% of the vote, we will be putting it on the orange background. When I came into today, I really planned on putting it on black, but then, you know, after I did the vellum, you know, background and put it up against the orange, I really liked the way that looked. So great choice, guys. I'm going to start gluing stuff together now. Well, actually, you know what? Oh, no, I got to ink blend first. I need to ink blend on my background, and then maybe I'll stamp my sentiment, which I haven't used it much, but the Craft-O-Ween box did come with a stamp set. So I will be using the Enter If You Dare, and I might stamp it on the back. Since I'm not using all of these, I have a lot left, but I really like the shape. Oh, wait, hold up. No, I have some plain white ones of this. Ooh, this one. I'm going to stamp the Enter If You Dare on this because I just love the ends of it, how it looks like a little distressed, haunted sign. So I'm going to keep that out for my sentiment. I had cut those for a different project in just plain white cardstock, so that worked out perfectly. And I'm going to ink blend with Poppy Seed, which is the color that I have that's next to black or Oreo, but not black. And I'm just going to darken up the edges of this piece. Oh, do not want to forget my new mag ink tray to hold that. It's hard to ink blend something that's kind of sitting up in the air. This piece is so warped. I should have used some mixed media paper on this for the background. So it adds just a little bit of spooky darkness around those edges. And now we can start adhering our pieces together. Again, there's not a lot to adhere on this one. So that means we have less time to smash that like button, you guys. Right now, we have stalled out at 118. Now, if Carmen went and did her 7, it would get us to 125. But I think there are some of you out there who go ahead and smash that like button and help us. So please do that if you have not yet already. If you have already liked this stream here live, put like in all caps over in that chat. Because if you do want to win the postage stamp or have your name in the Boo Cauldron, you need to have helped us get those stamps of approval. This thing is going to need a lot of adhesive. All right. Oh, I see so many likes coming in. Thank you so guys. Thank you so much, guys. If you are on here on replay, let me know if you have already liked this video down in the comment section below. Because again, if you're going to answer that question and try to get in on the Boo bonus, you need to have liked the video. Oh, Carmen's heading over to do her extra entries for us. You know what? I'm gonna put some liquid adhesive on the back of this one too. For this, I'm going to get out some of my longer magnets. This is the mag ruler, I think. A little longer to put some more pressure. I think this can use all the, oh, no, that's not going to work. Too close together. Oh, Teresa, welcome, friend. Teresa did her extra. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. While this is drying in the background, I'm going to stamp on this, and you guys, I'm gonna free range this one. No MISTI, so cross your fingers. Oh, Soup Crafts just finished her 3 extra lives. Thank you, thank you. I rarely do free range stamping anymore. Let me know if, oh, here's a good question. Or maybe I should save it for tomorrow. No, I'll go ahead and ask. Are you a free range stamper with stamp blocks, or are you mostly? I know we switch it up from time to time, but are you mostly a free range stamper with a stamp block, or are you like a stamp positioner crafter? Let us know over in that chat. And then I'll go ahead and use Oreo for this. Now I put the foam pad beneath it. Since this isn't a rubber stamp that has cushioning behind it, this helps to kind of get a better image. And I have to bring this down to me so I can see over it. And I guess, you know what, this is kind of a spooky distress sign, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to press it down onto there. Now, I'm not going to rock this back and forth, but I am going to go ahead and just hold it here for a second to hope that ink gets all the way down into my piece of cardstock. Because unlike with the MISTI, I cannot stamp this again. Paula, I see your message, and I will take care of that here in just a minute. Thank you. I think it worked. All right. All your good vibes helped me out there. All right, let's go ahead and get out our secret word tracker. This word will go up on day 11, right? Today's day 11. Today, remember, what kind of word is it, guys? Let me know in the chat. What kind of word is it? Let me know over there. Yes, it's secret. It's a secret word, you guys, which means do not share it with others. Do not give it away in the chat or the comments and risk disqualification. I want those of you who are watching and listening to be the ones of those of you who can enter to win the Craft-O-Ween box. So today's word in honor of this little structure, it is haunted. So it's a little bit of a longer word today. Haunted, like a haunted house. H-A-U-N-T-E-D, haunted. Hopefully everything's dry. I'm going to put my house flat down just because it might be hard to pop up with the vellum, because I'd have to do really small strips down here, but I will pop up our sentiment over that. So we have a little dimension on our piece. I want to figure out where my house is going to go. I think I'll put my cinnamon about right there. So I want to figure, I guess, where my bats are going to go too. So that looks good to me. So I will be giving this away very shortly. So if you're just hanging out kind of in the background and you're not yet a subscriber, if you want to enter to win today's postage stamp, you do have to be a subscriber. So make sure to click on that button right below this video. Free, quick, easy. And this little guy is one of his wings, or its wings, is going to hang off the edge of the square. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to join me again in December from the 1st through the 24th for my holiday Advent series. I'll be going live each morning that I can. In case something comes up, I'll try to do a pre-recorded video, but I will be opening up 6 crafty Advent calendars and creating something new each day with them. And the rest of the process kind of goes like this, where there are giveaways, there are secret words. I give away my creations at the end of each live stream. If you are not yet part of my email list, down in that description box below is a link that says like, sign up for my updates in your inbox. Click on that and sign up for my emails, because I always send out notifications when I'm getting ready to do the kickoff or, getting prepared for it. Oh, and also throughout the year when the Advent calendars come up for pre-order, I also send out messages. I know a lot of you have missed out on some in the past that you want, but I did send out emails. So make sure to sign up. Make sure that you mark me as not junk or not spam, so it goes into your main folder. And then whenever you see an email from me, go ahead and look through it just quickly. If you're already on my email list, type email in the comment section or over in the chat box. Trying to only put my adhesive behind where I know the house is and not an opening, but I think it would probably be kind of hard to see anyway. Get out my 1/4 inch wide foam tape, because I think fits almost perfectly on the back there. All right. Ooh, lots of you are already part of my email list. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put some liquid adhesive on the back of the foam to have a little bit of wiggle time to try and get this straight across. Ooh. Okay. You guys, we're all done for today. So hopefully you have subscribed if you're not already. Kaddish has a question. Thank you for putting your question in front. And where did I get the big roll of foam tape? So I get these. I have different widths, but I get these on Amazon. It's called window glazing. I will try to remember after the live to put the link down in the description box. Yeah, they have different widths, some different thicknesses, but I find that this is a lot more economical than some other foam tape out there, like maybe from more of a crafting company. Tailored Expressions used to sell it, but I don't think they do anymore. All righty. Oh, I saw it already flew up, but NemoCat20 said they just signed up for the email list. Awesome. All right, guys. Are you ready to win this? If so, again, Smash the like button if you haven't already, because we are getting down to the wire with how many not bubblegum, that's Advent, how many boo bonuses that we get to pull. So if you're coming in a little late and you have not smashed that like button, go ahead and do that, because there's a chance we could get to 150. It's not out of the possibility, but everybody would need to smash the like button who is in here. So I hope you'll consider that. But let's go ahead. I'm going to get the giveaway ready for today's creation. Remember, you can be anywhere in the world for this. You do need to be a subscriber to the channel who is at least 18 years or older, and you cannot enter again if you have already won one of my postage stamps during this series. But if you would like to win this, win today's one time over in the live chat, type in hashtag spooky, hashtag SPOOKY. It does need to look exactly like it shows on screen. You need the hashtag, no spaces. If you do happen to notice you misspell something or you forget the hashtag, do retype it so you get your entry, but there's no reason to spam the chat with it because each username does only get one entry into the giveaway. So I'll play a little bit of music while you get the hashtag spookies in. Smash that like button to see if we can get to 150. Alrighty, guys. I did see that Christina, unfortunately, it won't show all the little icons, but she has the word goal and a check mark next to it. If you do want a goal check, let me know, which I have an update on that hop and giveaway for you as well. So put goal check over in the chat if you would like to see if I have gotten any more subscribers since we were together yesterday. But let's go ahead and find out who my haunted postage stamp, my haunted house postage stamp will be going to next month. Good luck to everyone, and congratulations goes to Rosa. Congratulations, Rosa. Down at the bottom of the description box below is a link to a Google form that you will need to fill out. You'll need to know what it said your username was on screen, and then you'll want to describe kind of what the postage stamp looked like, and which day you won, which this is day 11. So thank you to everyone who has been here and took the time to enter. I wish I had almost 70 of these to give away so you could each have one, but alas, I do not. So I do see lots of gold checks coming in. So before I check to see if my numbers have went up, I do want to let you know that the live winner announcement stream has been set up over on the LV Handcrafted channel. I have shared it in the Facebook group and on my posts tab here on my channel, but I also have the link down in the description box below so you can set a reminder. It is November 3rd at 4 p.m. Central. Now, you do not have to be live to win, but you do have a limited amount of time to claim the prize. So you're going to want to watch it like as soon as you can after it goes live on the 3rd, because if you do win, you definitely want to claim your prize. And if you don't know what this is about, a bunch of my crafty friends and I got together, hosted by LV Handcrafted Lynn, to just help each other try to reach our goals. So mine here on YouTube is 50,000 by the end of 2025. And I know it's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen. But if you guys help me, if you have a crafty friend, coworker, family member who might like my channel, especially if they want to join us in December for the Advent, tell them about my channel and they'll come over here, watch a video, and see if they want to subscribe and hang out. Yesterday, I was at 43,322, and I have not looked today, so let me go check it out. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the new number, and then I have to tell you one of my weird quirks. So yesterday is 43,322. Today is 43,331. So almost 10. I have something that every time, if I check my subscriber count and it's the same forwards and backwards, I have to take a screenshot. So if I get 3 more subscribers and I don't miss it, then it will read the same forward and backward. I don't know what I have with that, but I always look forward to hitting that. All right. So yes, if you have a crafty friend who doesn't know about me yet, I would love for them to stop by. So congratulations again to Rosa. Let's go ahead. I will get the well, I'm going to do one last like check, you guys. Cross your fingers. 142. We almost made it. So I will be drawing 4 names today. Oh, and I need to write down. Maria for a boo bonus and Ruby D because she became a member during the live stream. All right. Oh wait, no, I got to change my giveaway word, don't I? All right. If you would like your name added to the Boo Bonus Cauldron, which will be pulled for extra giveaway entries after I announce how you're going to enter those. You do, again, 18 years old. You need to have liked this video. You can have your name in here as many times as your name is drawn, and you do need to be subscribed to my channel. So if you would like to be put in the Boo Bonus Cauldron, one time over in the chat, type in #bonus, #BONUS, all the same things before apply. Make sure you get your entry, but you do not need to spam the chat with that word. And there is still time to hit that like button and get to 150, just saying. If you have any questions, as the chat slows down with hashtag bonuses, if you have any final questions, make sure to get those over in the chat with the word question in all caps in front of it, and I will answer those before we go. I'm going to do one last light check before we draw names. We did go up a little, but we only hit 144. But you know what? I should not say only 144 because that is amazing. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget, if you're here on replay, keep those thumbs ups coming. All right. Let's go ahead. All right. Let's find out who our 4 lucky winners are. Oh, before I do that, I noticed flying by Christina, I think it was. Let me see. Oh, no. Hold up. Dawn was trying to tell me something. And Dawn, I don't know what, if patternicity is the word, don't even know what that is. So I appreciate, you said you like mine. I appreciate it. Can you let me know what that means? That might be the word that I learned today. And Creative Cards by Cat, I have starred your question, so I will answer that before we leave. As long as I remember, because you know me. Okay, let's find out whose name is going in the Boo bonus. Okay, now here, let's see this from Dawn first. It is liking the patterns that you see in words or letters. Okay, I definitely have that, Dawn. Thank you for the definition. I definitely have that. Okay, let's find out what 4 names are going into the cauldron. Good luck to everyone. And congratulations with note 2. Man, I look over and I see a word and I say it out loud. Congratulations to Becky D. Is our first name going in today. Name number 2 going in today is Yvette Olea Creates. Congratulations, friend. The 3rd name going into the Boo bonus cauldron today is Cindy W. Congratulations. And the final name going in today, and then I will answer that question, is Lisa Green. Congratulations, everyone. And thank you again to all of those of you who are smashing that like button to help us reach those numbers. And just, you know, I did do one last, a final like check, and we got to 145. We were almost there, you guys. But I did have a question. Remember, get any final ones in. You want to put question in all caps in front of your message, but the message itself does not have to be in all caps. So Creative Cards by Cat wanted to know, do I do the Stitchmas Advent or the regular Advent from Spellbinders? I do the regular one, because if the Stitchmas was ever chosen, we would be here all day with me trying to stitch one of those up. Because what I do is I open those 6 calendars, but then I have a wheel where each day we spin for the one I have to use on the piece. Now I can use other items from that day. So if the wheel ever spun and landed on one of those stitch dies, it might be hours. I mean, it's already hours. Look, well, not fun hour and a half today. Not too bad. So any final questions? All right, guys, I don't see any. I hope to see you all back here tomorrow for day 12, right? I'll be live again once again at 10 a.m. Central. And it's our second to last day together, guys. But don't forget, on Friday, we will go just a little bit longer so that I can open up one of those, what's it called? Dragon Boo. So if you're a channel member, we're going to try something new after Friday's stream is over. I'm going to try to go from a public live stream to channel members, which supposedly YouTube lets me. So I thought it would be fun to just kind of try it when it's, you know, just for fun. So again, if you want to check out membership, do it from anything but an iPhone or an iPad, and it starts as low as $1.99. So if you go to look at membership and you notice that first price is $2.99, you need to change devices because Apple is taking $1 of that each month for themselves. And then each membership you go up, the next one they take $2 from a month, and the next one they take $3 from a month. So just make sure if you are going to sign up, which I always appreciate consideration, but I do know that starting November, there are some, I know some of us are going to have to tighten our belts and it might be a little crazier. So I understand too the financial resources it would take, but I appreciate all the consideration and all the support. You know, just watching my videos, leaving comments, giving those thumbs up, totally free way to support me. And it's always appreciated, you know, sharing with a friend. I love it. I think that is it. Yes, Apple is sneaky. I had membership for years before we figured that out during last year's Crafty Advent season. Lisa says, how do you change it? If you're currently signed up and it's more expensive, you have to cancel your membership and then you have to get on a different device. So laptop, desktop, Android device, and re-sign up under that same username. As long as you re-sign up, you will keep like all your history as a member, you know, because like as you are here with me more months and more years, your little icon changes. So you can cancel membership at any time and you can restart it at any time. But the important piece is you have to sign up under that same username if you want to keep your tenure as a member. And you can always also reach out. At the top of each of the monthly blog pages is that members only email address. You can reach out to me if you have any questions. Unfortunately, like I cannot help you with anything on the YouTube side, like your payment, canceling, starting, asking questions about that. Because they take care of all of it. And I have tried to reach out before for members who were having issues and they're like, nah, they're going to have to contact us. But, you know, I can answer basic questions. So feel free to reach out and then I'll give you the link to the customer service if I do not know. I do not see any other questions. So guys, until tomorrow, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.